Hello, my name is Meg, and the name of my soap is Luluti, and that means flower. And this is the last of the October shop updates soaps. I had showed all the Halloween ones before, but this one was just pumpkin themed. I had this idea that I wanted it to look like a pumpkin pie with a piece cut out and the piece on a little plate. And so here I am doing the little plate. I have the little pie extruded and I'm holding it while I pour the background, which will be the little plate. I don't have any footage of making the actual pie because quite honestly it was an experiment and I didn't know if it was going to work. It was kind of like my circus tent soap back from the summer. I had poured madder root, colored, it's like a dark reddish, orangish, into the same circle column that I just made the pie plate, and then I took soap dough and wrapped it all around that circle and kind of ridged it so it looked like pie crust and cut a little triangle out so that it would be the piece cut out. And now the background is colored with a blend that's literally is called pumpkin pie, and I know that it discolors, and so that's why I didn't color the background. I know that as it's sitting and curing longer, it just keeps getting more and more tan, dark brown, and so that's why I wanted to just leave it that way so that these pieces would stand out against the background as it changes colors. So there goes the little pie plate, and then next is the pie. As you can see here, it's just like I described it. If I make the soap again, which I definitely will, I only have a few left of it as a matter of fact, I will show how I made this pie next time. Sometimes you just don't know if something's going to work until you try it. And it's always important if you're a soap maker to tap things down like I just did there so that you don't have any gaps around your embeds and you don't get like air bubbles. And so then the top was just decorated with, again, madder root colored little three-dimensional pumpkins, as you can see them here. This turned out to be such a cute soap, and it smells so good. It would be perfect on your sink in your kitchen or your bathroom or something for Thanksgiving. Of the video, I want to give you my best pumpkin pie recipe that I have used my entire adult life that my mom gave me before that. Is what she always uses too. So it makes an absolutely perfect pumpkin pie. It is 15-ounce can of pumpkin or 15 ounces of pumpkin puree if you want to cook that down by hand, and then a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 2 eggs, a half a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon each of organic cinnamon, freshly ground nutmeg, and actually a very tiny pinch of clove if you like clove. You can use whatever crust you like, whether you like a graham cracker crust or a traditional pie crust, and you bake it at 425 for the first 15 minutes, and then you turn it down to 350 and you cook it for another 35 to 40 minutes until the top is set and a little skewer or a knife or something comes out clean when you poke the center of the pie. So I hope that you will give that pie recipe a try. It turns out perfect every time, like I said. And I thank you so much for watching today. And as far as the holiday shop update, that's coming very soon. I am in the midst of trying to take all the pictures of everything. And it's going to be a big shop update. So I hope that you had a wonderful October and a good start to your November, and happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate that as well. And take care.